Chapter 1. A Big Surprise. The Alden children were all in the living room of their grandfather's big, comfortable house in Greenfield. Benny sat on a window seat, gazing out. Rain splattered against the cold glass. Benny sighed.
Isn't it ever going to stop? It's been raining for 4 days and I'm bored.
Henry looked up from the book he was reading and said to his 6-year-old brother, "Come on, Benny, we'll play some checkers." Benny shook his head.
Thanks, Henry, but I've played 1,000,000 games of checkers in the last few days.
Henry laughed. Well, not quite 1,000,000 games. How about if we do that new jigsaw puzzle you have? Benny thought for a minute.
I think that puzzle is too easy for a boy who's 14 like you.
Jessie walked over to them.
Is it too easy for a 12-year-old girl? I think so,
Benny said. Violet joined them.
How about a 10-year-old girl?
Benny shrugged.
I think you're all just trying to be nice to me. I know,
Jessie said enthusiastically. Let's ask Mrs. McGregor if we can bake cookies.
That I like,
Benny said.
Well, what will we do after that?
Grandfather Alden was sitting in a big easy chair in the corner of the room, with Watch dozing at his feet. He folded the newspaper he had been reading and put it in his lap. You know, he said, I have to go to New York City tomorrow on business. I'll be there a few days. How would you children like to come with me?
To New York?
Jessie cried out, hardly believing what her grandfather had said.
I've never been there,
Benny said.
None of us has,
Violet added. Wow, Henry said. Would we like to come with you to New York? You bet we would. Violet ran over to Mr. Alden and threw her arms around him.
Oh, Grandfather, that would be wonderful.
Mr. Alden rose from his chair. I'll call the Plymouth Hotel and get rooms for all of you. He walked into the den, and the 4 children followed him eagerly. He dialed the hotel number and waited for an answer. Then he said, Reservations, please.
That's us, Benny whispered to Violet. We're reservations,
Jessie filled in.
That's what I said,
Benny answered proudly. Shh, Violet said, as Grandfather continued his conversation. This is Mr. James Alden. I have a reservation for a room from tomorrow until Thursday, but now I'm bringing my grandchildren with me. Do you have a suite with 3 bedrooms and a sitting room? He looked at the children and smiled. And perhaps a kitchenette?
A kitchenette?
Henry and Violet said together. You do? Mr. Alden said. Good. I'll take that, and we'll check in tomorrow afternoon. Thank you. He hung up the phone and went back to the living room with the 4 children at his heels. When he had settled in his chair again, he said, There are some guidebooks to New York City on the second shelf in the bookcase in the den. Why don't you all look through them and decide what you want to do? I'll be working part of the time, so Henry and Jessie, you'll be in charge. The children found the guidebooks, and Violet said,
Let's take them to the boxcar and look at them there. It's raining so hard, Benny said. We can run down, Jessie said. A little rain won't hurt you. Maybe Mrs. McGregor can give us a snack to take with us,
Benny said hopefully. Jessie laughed.
That sounds familiar, Benny, but it's a good idea.
In the kitchen, Mrs. McGregor was baking an apple pie.
Do you have any cookies and fruit, Mrs. McGregor?
Benny asked. Mrs. McGregor wiped her floury hands on her apron and opened a big cookie jar on the counter. She took out several chocolate cookies and put them on a plate.
We're going down to the boxcar. I'll wrap them so they don't get wet,
Violet said. She took some paper napkins and put them around the plate. Then she put the plate with the cookies into a big paper bag. Henry took some pears out of the refrigerator and packed them in the bag with the cookies. We're ready now, Benny, he said. Let's go. The children ran down to the boxcar, which was in the garden. Jessie remembered how they had lived in the boxcar after their parents had died. They had run away because they were supposed to go and live with their grandfather. They had heard he was a mean man. When Mr. Alden found them, they had all realized how wonderful he was. They had happily gone to live with him. Mr. Alden had even brought along the boxcar for the children to play in. The Aldens climbed into the boxcar and sat on the cushions on the floor. Henry went to the shelf that held the dishes they had found and used when they had lived in the boxcar.